Jacob Couch here with Tad Cravens. Just gonna go over a like a secondary attack to when they start peeling your foot off in the single leg X position. So I'm here. Not yet, Tad. Generally, when you're here, you need to keep your hips reinforced, regardless if they're peeling or if they're however they're positioning themselves. You always want to make sure that your hips are up, because if your hips are down, there's no pressure on the knee, meaning you have no leverage over any part of his lower body. Okay, so you just want to make sure that you're using this foot to dig into his hip flexor, and then the inside leg's toes are going to lace the far butt cheek, and you're just going to use it to press your hips up. Okay, so the hips are reinforcing the leg. All right, so when you do this, they're going to start peeling your outside leg. Okay, so when they go there, we're just going to take this foot from the far butt cheek to the middle, and then lace the outside foot under. So it's like the position's called reverse X. Okay, so regular traditional X guard is here, generally used for like wrestle ups. You can enter to the other leg. Okay, but when they peel from our single leg X position here, one, just gonna lace it under. Okay, so let's turn around for a second. So X guard, we're gonna be doing a reverse X saddle entry. Okay, so here he goes to peel. One. Okay, so all I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna extend my legs and bring my knees to my chest. Okay, until I can catch his knee. Turn back around real quick. Here, one, he goes to peel, extend, and bring my knees to my chest. So when I go, okay, I'm staying like in almost like an overhook position on this is called the primary leg and the secondary leg. Okay, so I'm gonna stay in like an overhook position here, that way I can maintain my control. Okay, my knees are almost together, right? So that's gonna give me the best pinch on the far leg. My knees are out. So here, I'm just gonna bring my knees to my chest, reach for the far knee. Okay, then I'm gonna take my bottom leg of the reverse X, straighten it so his leg can slide right into the saddle, and I end up with both of his legs controlled. Okay, so here I get in. When I get this, I want to make sure first that I'm getting my hips all the way up. Okay, you can't leave your hips on the mat because you don't have any leverage that way. If your hips are down here, there's no potential to sweep. There's no threat. Okay, so we want to have a high threat with offense. All right, so here, hips up. I'm really digging into this hip flexor here to get my hips up. Working on this from here, you can get good heel exposure. Okay, so he starts to peel. My foot's gonna go one, and I'm just gonna lace. Okay, so I'm gonna straighten my legs and bring my knees to my chest. Okay, so from here, I'm gonna reach to catch the knee. Bottom leg goes through. I'm just gonna triangle my legs and switch back to my open grip. Okay. One more time. Here. Okay. Go. He peels. As he peels, reverse X. Okay. So all it means is that the X is flipped. Instead of being, turn around real quick. Boom, he goes to peel. Instead of being here, okay, instead of bringing the leg that he's peeling on top, I just put it on bottom of the two. Okay, so go. Okay, as he's, come back up to, when you shoot the saddle, okay, so when you bring your knees to your chest, okay, and you reach for the knee, take this hand, the inside hand, and frame under his armpit, okay? Because if you don't, he may be able to cross face and reposition his hips, and then you're smashed in this really bad spot where your hips are turned away from your opponent. It's going to be really hard to regard, okay? So when you go, you reach for that knee, make sure there's a frame somewhere on this side of his body. My preference is generally under the armpit to keep his arm away and off of my head. Okay, so here, boom. And then you use this as leverage when you sit up. Because the farther you keep their chest away from their legs, the easier they are to attack.